So Trump just went on a ridiculous tirade covering all of his greatest hits, continuing to play the victim and whine about how life is so unfair. Trigger warning for those who can't stand the sound of his voice.
Bogus criminal cases trying to put their leading political rival, me, in prison. Let's put him in prison. He's leading by a lot. There's no way we can beat him. Let's put him in prison.
Literally the only person saying that is Trump, and he will have his day in court, and if the facts and evidence support that he broke the law, then he's gonna go to prison. Law and order, remember?
They're running police state operations to infiltrate the Catholic Church as if it were a communist country.
Oh, you mean raids against Catholic churches that were rampant with abuse? Where are my Sound of Freedom Republicans at? There's only one party that wants to stop child abuse, and it ain't Republicans.
They're persecuting Christians and pro-life activists. They're persecuting anybody they want to persecute.
What? Who? Where? When?
They've labeled ordinary Republicans and parents at school board meetings as potential domestic terrorists.
Oh, you mean the people who are sending these friendly letters to school boards all across the country aren't domestic terrorists?
They're resettling millions of migrants into our communities, destroying our country like it's never been destroyed before.
Our country is being destroyed so much. Just look around and look at all of this destruction.
They're calling our citizens criminals.
Yeah, when people break the law and get convicted and go to prison, they're criminals.
They rigged the last election, they rigged the Democrat primary, and
yet there's still not one shred of evidence of a rigged election.
they're trying to get their rivals thrown off the ballot everywhere they can. And they're constantly trying to delegitimize the Supreme Court of the United States and threatening conservative judges with violence.
Oh, you mean the Supreme Court with the justices that accept gifts from billionaires? That one?
In short, nothing about crooked Joe Biden and the anti-democratic party has anything to do with defending democracy. So if crooked Joe wants to turn this election into a question of which candidate will defend our democracy and freedom, then I say, bring it on.
Tell me more about how the guy who said this,
But we've been waging an all-out war in American democracy. You look at what they've been doing.
is the pro-democracy candidate. Trump is losing it and he's scared. And to be honest, if I had 91 indictments and was about to go to prison, I'd probably release a rant like this too.